Hello everyone, there's Bruno, I'm Mike, and welcome back to our channel, Mike and Bruno's Garage. Today it's still a little chilly, so we'll be working down in the laboratory today. However, I do have a couple of things to show you and kind of get started on trying something else new today. So from Bruno and I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and let's get started. Okay everybody, we're down here in the laboratory. Show you a couple of things that I picked up and what we're going to do today. The boy decided that he liked this last standard screwdriver that I did. So I did this one right here. He wanted a Phillips. So we got the metal all cleaned up and ready to go. I asked him what color. I gave him his color choices. He said dark walnut. So we scraped it off, sanded, bring the grain back up, did it in dark walnut, and 3 coats of polyurethane. So that came out really nice. Picked up this buffing kit and polishing kit. I don't have a buffer per se, but these are supposed to attach to your drill. And I got it set up over here. So we're going to try and see how that works out today. We'll find out. Another item I picked up was this piece of artwork from a local artist in town here. Everybody's kind of seen people do stuff with saw blades and saws and stuff like that. So it's fairly common, but this one just stood out to me and I just had to get it. He had redone the handle, burnt, kind of crispied the edges a little bit. And I thought that gave it a real neat look. And the artist's name, he goes by Mello. And he's here locally in town. But I just wanted to kind of showcase what I bought for upstairs TV room. I love his pheasant artwork. And then a little tractor in the background there. But, you know, could this all have been redone? Well, yeah, probably. But you know what? It's already done. And he put his time and his effort into creating something that looked nice. And I thought so too. So I did pick that up. So, set him off to the side here. The real big thing that I did pick up, finally, is a heater. This is the one I picked up, the 140. So that's 140,000 BTUs is what that's rated for. Whether or not that's an actual true number, I don't know. Said that it would heat up, I think, 3,250 square feet, 3,250 square feet. My garage is 24 by 24, so that comes up to 524. But then when doing square footage, do they take into account height? And there's no rafters, so there's no insulation. So yeah, I think that will work fine. I've been familiarizing myself with it. I do need to get a 14 gauge power cord. But yeah, uses a gallon per hour, which it's got a thermostat control on it. But yeah, it's asking for a 14 gauge. Everything I have is 16. And I did find a supplier for kerosene because I am not buying kerosene off the shelf. That is ridiculous, the pricing that they actually have. They want 30 gallons, or almost $30 for 2.5 gallons of K1. I can't see paying that. I found a place 10 minutes south of town here that sells it from the pump So I'm going to double check and make sure that that's a compatible kerosene. There's kerosene 1 and kerosene 2. This does have, let's see if I can find it, 7 different fuels that will run on. Here it is. A Sega diesel, but with the temperature, you know, right here, going to be lower than that around here in times when I need to use it. I have a feeling that even treated diesel would probably kind of start to gel up. But it's going to be a learning curve for me too. This is my first heater, so hopefully got all the maintenance on it, on where everything's located, fuel pressure. It even comes with the electrical diagrams here, guys. Troubleshooting guide, parts list, extended, the exploded view. So yeah, hopefully this was good. By the time it was all said and done, I bought this at Tractor Supply. It's $319 plus tax, so it was under $350. Some other places had heaters too. They didn't have this brand. Haven't heard anything good or bad from about this company. Or Pinnacle Climate Technologies. So, Box said they've been in business since 1953. I think they probably got some stuff figured out by now. But yeah, this is going to be a time will tell. We'll see how that works. Because sure as enough, you guys know, especially if you live in the Midwest, as soon as it gets to be the coldest day of the year, the kids' cars are going to need something done. Well, I need a new battery, or the tire slide. I need an oil change. And to be quite honest with you, I'm getting too old to be laying around on cold concrete. So, but with that being said, time will tell on whether that will turn out or not. I did pick up for 50 cents at our local area a single-edged razor blade handle for 50 cents. Probably clean that up and, I don't know, maybe do something creative with the handle. I don't know, it's in pretty good shape. But, you know, us guys, we can never leave anything alone. I did, for another 50 cents, and I'll see if I can get you guys in there to see that. There we go. A Proto side cutter. Bleh. More coffee, Mike. Okay. It looks like it says 206, manufactured USA. That is just some white gunk in the center of it. But as you can see, you can't see the wood through the jaws. So that tells me that it's going to be decent edge, I hope. Once we clean it up and get some of the rust out of the joint, I mean, it still works. It's a little tight, but a little 50-50 in there that I got. Probably even some of that. Maybe even some 3-in-1 oil. Even got fluid film. So we can probably loosen that up and get some of that gunge out of the joint. But that'll be for another time. But we're going to try and play around with today and see if I can, would be on this polishing buffing kit and work on polishing up the boys' Phillips screwdriver. I think this came out really neat. The grains, just the look. So I'll get this into the stand and we'll see how this little thingamajigger is going to work. Uh, got my electric DeWalt drill there with the locking trigger. Got my little task force little work stand. These come in handy for just about everything. I do have my 4x36 sander over there, which has come in really handy. That was my Christmas present early. My wife had a coupon and it was on sale. So yes, I did get it early. And I've had no problems with it. I'm still familiarizing myself with how I can get the best operation out of it. So yeah, I definitely enjoy it so far. So I'll get you in the stand and we'll see about trying to get this going. Alrighty, hang on. Okay, there you guys go. Now, with this drill, there'll probably be some noise, so bear with me on this. Not completely familiar with how all this functions, but I know you take your rouge. Now the red was for enhancing the color of gold, silver, and platinum. White for copper, brass, aluminum, steel, iron, nickel, chrome plate, gold, silver, and platinum. So we'll just go with the white, see if we can't at least get a start on it and see how she works. Well, that didn't work too well now, did it? Guess there's a screw that we need to tighten. And I did not tighten. Well, see how well Kyle's screwdriver works. Huh. I did not assume that that would be an issue. I guess we might have to go the opposite direction. And get the drill to rotate the other way. That way then it's trying to tighten itself. So let's just do this. We'll just get you guys moved around. Everything's always a learning curve, huh, folks? You guys in the shot? Yeah, somewhat. Alright. Yeah, that's a little better. Now, let's see if... Yeah, we'll try it that way. Give that drill just a little bit more of a tight. There we go. There we go. Now I think we're cooking with some gasoline. Let's see here. You guys all in there really good? Yeah, close enough for the government I work for, huh? Let's see here. How's that? All right, let's try this again. Well, okay. Huh. That's how that's supposed to operate? Boy, oh boy, there's a lot of debris. Alrighty. Okay, guys, well, here we go. We'll give her a try. A little bit. Yes. I don't know if I need to use more of this or not. Probably more wouldn't hurt. I don't know. Do new buffing wheels? Let me know, guys. Supposed to have all them fibers come flying off, or is that just something that it kind of breaks in? I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting the results I'm looking for. I don't know how long one must take to try to achieve what one's trying to achieve. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get a mirror finish, no, but let me keep working on that and see what I can come up with. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I kind of worked on some technique maybe, but I think it's coming along better than better than it was. However, this is my first time trying to buff anything with something like this. So yeah, maybe a little beginner's luck. I don't know. It's kind of got like a satin finish. I mean, it's not going to be mirror finish, but I just wanted to kind of have a uniform look to it. I mean, we'll get you over in the bench and we'll take a look at it real quick here and see how we did. All right, hang on. So with the new buffing wheel, I got a lot of. Is that just normal? Or is that something that with a brand new buffing wheel is kind of typical? Somebody could let me know, that'd be great. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever tried buffing anything out. So let's see how my efforts have proceeded. Okay. Well, all in all, not too bad. This is underneath my shop light. I don't think that came out too bad. Like I said, the boy's going to be using this. So it'll probably get banged around a little bit. But I think that came out looking pretty nifty. Better than what it was. I mean, all in all, if we look at this screwdriver, I think it'll make a nice compliment to the red mahogany one that I gave him. He liked that other one I did before we did that one there. So maybe I might run that blade under the buffer too and see if I can notice a difference, but I'll do that off camera. But yeah, not too bad. Maybe I could start them off with another. I mean, when I got some of my other tools, I gave them some of my Harbor Freight stuff that I've had for 10, 11 years, and it did just fine for me. And, you know, for first tools, you know, to kind of help, you know, do a little DIY stuff at the house, it'd work out pretty good. But I don't think that turned out too bad. But it's work in progress. Something I'm learning how to do. Just another skill to try and learn. Because when that started out life, it was like one of those. Yeah, they've had a hard life. I was thinking of maybe on the next one, maybe this one, we'll see, is taking, once we get all the ugly finish off of there, and seeing this here, take a file and connect the lines. Make it look like a little honey dipper style, maybe, just for something different. I don't know. Because this one looks like it's going to take a lot of there's a split in it too. But that can be remedied. But not that that's the only one I've got either. I mean, all of these. Here's a smaller one. Probably do something with that. That'll probably come out looking really neat to do it that way too. Take like a little triangular file and kind of connect the grooves. Or maybe even do like a crisscross pattern. Let's see if I can get a pointy thingy. And do something like where we go from here to here to here to here. And then kind of do the same thing on that one. I don't know. It's just something bounce around in my head. But yeah. When it comes to doing these, you don't have to do them perfect, especially if you're going to keep them. I'm not in the whole resale business. Scout Crafter had kind of not a challenge, but he was talking about screwdrivers the other day. I bet you I got close to about 50. So, yeah, never settle for just one or two, guys. But let's go take a look and see what. I think that came out pretty good. I know, like the lighting isn't the greatest, but even with the buffing and the handle come out. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but I just love the way the handle looks. So, but thanks for checking that out. I still got to probably do something to secure the ferrule, but you see me mix some epoxy before, so we'll leave it at that. But yeah, I think that came out okay. Not too bad for the first time trying this style. I mean, probably work on my technique before buying one. Probably be a good idea. But let's go upstairs, see what the old mascot's up to, and we'll go from there. I'll see you in a minute. Well, 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 there he is. I heard you thumping. Just laying there on the thing by the heater, huh? That's okay. Well, from Bruno and me, again, wish you guys a Merry Christmas. Yeah. Huh. And hope you folks have a safe and, anyway, there we go. A safe and happy holidays. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, keep on tinkering.